On July 27 at the age of 83. APJ Abdul Kalam was a renowned scientist and his contribution as a president and scientist was unparalleled. All across the globe, people are hosting prayer meetings in his honor, paying tribute to India's missile man. Over in Chicago, the Indian community of Chicagoland held a prayer meeting at the Gayatri Gyan Mandir in Illinois. Let's take a look. APJ Abdul Kalam was a renowned scientist who served as India's 11th president from 2002 to 2007. He was born in southern city of Rameshwaram on October 15, 1931 to a boatman. Known as India's missile man, Kalam worked as a scientist and science administrator for 4 decades, mainly at the Defense Research and Development Organization, an Indian space research organization, before he became the president. He was intimately involved in the country's civil and space program and military missile development efforts. He was a project director of India's first indigenous satellite launch vehicle. He played a key role in India's nuclear test in 1998, the first test since 1974. He was awarded the highest civilian award, Bharat Ratna, in 1997 for his achievements in the field of science and engineering. In his India 2020, he advocated an action plan to develop India into a knowledge superpower and a developed nation by the year 2020. His supporters and people who loved his work as a president and scientist have been mourning his death across the globe. Over in Chicago, everyone paid Shraddhanjali to APJ Abdul Kalam. There were bhajans, kirtan and prayer ceremony. There were speakers who addressed the gathering on the work of Shri Abdul Kalam.
On behalf of the Gayatri Parivar and the greater Indian community of Chicago, I'd like to welcome all of you tonight to honor and to remember Dr. Kalam.
I have had the honor and blessing of performing for Dr. Kalam's song. He loves the veena. He's a commander of the veena himself, and his favorite rock is Sri Ragam. So I'll play a couple lines of the song Endaro Mahan Paulu, which is his favorite. We are trying to remember Dr. Kalam. So that is the start for us. So, Guru Purnima Day, we pray Guru. He is our biggest Guru for the world. Guru is not always like, who have a orange clothes and, like a saint you call, but he was his divinity for the, Matru-bhumi, for his spirituality. You can see he was a Guru.
My deepest condolence on the demise of our 11th President, Dr. Abdul Abdul Kalam. Everybody knows about his biography. I don't have to repeat it. His life inspired a lot. He was born in a very poor family and proved that poverty is not a hurdle. Only we need the determination to achieve our goal. His contribution for the country was, we cannot count it.
Dharmanna pravalitavyam, kusalanna pravalitavyam, swadhyaya pravadabhyam na pravalitavyam, deva pitukaryabhyam na pravalitavyam, Marudevo Bhava, Pirudevo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atithi-devo Bhava, Yanyavadyani Karmani, Tani Sevitavyani.
Sad day for all the world, actually, not just India but throughout the world, when even the White House flag was half flowing, because that shows the respect to the president. I think this is the only president who had the opportunity to interact with all the religions, where he used to read the Bhagavad Gita as well as Quran and many other religious books he used to read. And on top of that, he was the biggest, or the very important scientist of India, who was generally called as the missile man of India.
आपने बहुत अच्छा सवाल पूछा। नारी के बारे में अब्दुल कलाम जी ने जो किया, वही हमारी वंदनीय माता जी ने भी किया था। उन्होंने भी नारी जागृति के लिए, गुरुदेव माता जी ने बहुत सारा नारी के लिए किया था, वही अब्दुल कलाम ने किया। और हमारे आदरणीय प्रणव भाई ने जो मैसेज वहाँ शांति कुंज में अब्दुल कलाम के लिए दिया, वो भी बहुत सराहनीय है।
Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, a Ratna of Bharat, born in Rameswaram, Chennai, October 15, 2031. He lived his life with a stand. He said always, if you want to dream something, first you have to realize your dream, then your dream can come true.
More stories coming up after this break. Stay tuned.